Need computer training for a group or office? Contact us today to get a free demo of our training at www.teachucomp.com/enterprise-licensing. To open a presentation, you must first know where the presentation you want to open is located. When you initially open PowerPoint, you can see a listing of recently opened presentations shown in the panel at the left side of the startup screen, under the Recent section. You can open one of these listed presentations by clicking on its name within the panel to open it. However, if the presentation you want to open is not shown in the listing, then you can click the Open Other Presentations command within the panel reveal in the Open category. If you are already working within PowerPoint and wish to open another presentation, you can also display the Open category within the Backstage view by clicking the File tab within the ribbon and then clicking the Open command at the left side of the Backstage view. At this point, you can see the locations within which you can look for the file to open displayed within the Places section to the right of the command panel in this Backstage view. If the file you wish to open is saved within your SkyDrive, then click the SkyDrive choice. If the file that you want to open is located on your computer, then click the Computer command. You will then see any recently accessed folders within your selected place listed within the Recent Folders section. You can click on one of these folders to open the location within the Open dialog box. If there are no folders listed within these sections, or if the folder you want to open is not listed, then you can click the Browse button to launch the Open dialog box where you can select a folder to view. In the Open dialog box that appears, you can navigate to the folder location you want to view if needed. Within the selected folder, you should see an icon for the file that displays the presentation file's name within the files and folders shown in the Open dialog box. To open a file from the selected location, click the icon for the file that you want to open, and then click the Open button in the lower right corner of the Open dialog box. Alternately, you could also just double-click on the icon of the file in the Open dialog box in order to open the file. You can also use this dialog box to simultaneously open multiple presentations within the same folder. To do this, you hold down the Control key on your keyboard and then click on each file that you want to open if they are non-adjacent files within the selected folder. If the files are adjacent, you can click the first file, hold down the Shift key, and click the last file in the list that you want to select. Everything between those two files will be selected. Once you have selected your files, release any keyboard keys that you are holding down and click the Open button in the lower right corner of the Open dialog box. This will open all of the highlighted or selected presentations. Also notice that if you are simply trying to open a recently accessed presentation, you can select the Recent Presentations command within the Places section in the Open category of the Backstage view. You can then click on the name of any recently opened files that appear in the list to the right of the command panel to reopen them. This replicates the Recent category shown on the startup screen in PowerPoint. Another new improvement in PowerPoint 2013 is that when you open a presentation that you were previously working on, PowerPoint remembers the place within the presentation you were last at and displays a handy tag at the right side of the presentation window that you can click to quickly return to the last place within the presentation. This can save you having to find your place you were last at within a presentation, so you can continue editing or creating the content. Note that you do need to click the tag immediately upon opening the presentation, as it will disappear if you begin to manually scroll through the presentation content. Like what you see? Get a free demo of our training for groups of 5 or more at www.teachucomp.com/enterprise-licensing.